Hey everybody, Nathan and Temperance with Sampson Farms here again, and today we want to go through our worm bin with you that we put together in another video on how we made the worm bin and everything like that, and we will put a card to it right about here. And so our good friends, Kevin and Billy Joe from Hope This Works, our homestead, sent us some worms in the mail, and we wanted to see how they were settling in. Now, since we built it, these things have been doing amazing. There's just castings and compost and all kinds of stuff forming at the bottom. But with the introduction of their worms, and we put them in here last night, I want to see how well the worms are moving down and getting into everything and see how they are doing. And we wanted to bring y'all along on this journey into the worm bin. Hope y'all enjoy.
Here is the worm bin.
Now, all this paper here is just regular flyers from like a grocery store that'll run through a paper shredder we got at Goodwill. Paid about $3 for it. Does an amazing job. Shreds up all this paper, and of course, you know, for those who know about worm bins, you want it to be moist, just a couple of drops of water coming out of it and stuff. But this stuff is relatively new. This stuff down here, not including the eggshells, is this stuff has been in here for a while, like since we built the worm bed. And you can see it's breaking down and composting. And even farther you go, the more it's breaking down. We're starting to hit compost in here, worm castings and dirt. That we didn't add any dirt to this at all. This is all that the worms have put in here. See the little new guys? See them going there? Usually, if you dig out the corners, you'll see them going to town. But we just put a little bit of water in here, a little bit of more moisture for them. So they are probably hiding somewhere pretty well. Yeah, there's some right there. Now, the bottom's got a little bit of more moisture than what it should have, but it has drain holes in the bottom to help alleviate this. And there is a pile of little worms in here, all going to town. Move all this over here. Big mat of new stuff. Now as this fills up in the bottom, they'll start coming up farther up to the top. See, there's more worms right there. More worms right there. Oh, there's a bunch. Little bitties. And all the dirt. Oh, there's a big guy right there. There they go. See them all? Here they are, all in their dirt. Even more in this corner down here. Just going to town. They look to be done just fine. That's it. Worms are fairly simple. There's 4 reasons why we got the worms. But that is how their bed is set up. And once they get that down there more composted and it turns into dirt and stuff like that, they'll move up into this and do the same thing. And we'll put food and stuff in the corners for them, like the eggshells and stuff. They'll help with that. Coffee grounds, tea grounds, different things of that nature. But with that, we also made it where we have 2 bins in here, so all the water will collect in here for the worm tea that we can just go and put on plants and stuff like that too. But yeah, so there's 4 reasons why we raised worms. So the 4 reasons why we started the worm bed.
Fishing.
Fishing is one. We like to fish, and red wigglers make good bait. 2, they make worm castings, which is an excellent fertilizer.
And we can sell them.
Okay, 5 reasons. We could sell them. Another thing they do is that, along with the worm castings and stuff like that, vermicomposting. So they can turn that bin into some compost for us. And the more they go, the more they multiply. So I can start with this one bin here, and eventually I'll have enough to move half of them to another bin. Then the first bin will refill, the second bin will refill. Set them off into the 3rd and 4th bin. Alright, so that's just more compost that they're breaking down, and more worm castings to benefit our food. And for our 5th reason, we can feed them to our birds too, and they would like them. But those are the 5 reasons why we have the worm bin. And it's easy. There's nothing to it. The worm bin takes about 5 minutes to build, and other than that, put in worms, check them every week or so, and you won't have any problems with them. Again, super simple, guys. If you want to make some natural homemade organic fertilizer for your garden and perfect compost for your garden, this is just an easy way to include it in your other plans for your farm, your homestead, or even just your flower beds. Again, hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and God bless.